Italian Cooking, where you see cooking from my point of view. In this episode, we're going to be making a side dish. I'm cooking dinner for my family. I had a bottle of Chianti and I had some risotto in the cabinet, so I thought, okay, we'll make Chianti risotto. What better to go with a chicken and red wine sauce than more wine flavored food? So let's take a look at our ingredients and get to cooking. Now, we've made risotto in a couple different episodes. This one's very simple. We always have chicken stock. This will be on our back burner so we can get it warm. We're going to start maybe a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 finely minced shallot, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Chicken broth is salty enough without having to add more salt, and a 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And of course, 1 package, 1 brick of risotto. We'll also have 1 cup of Chianti. Always use a good Chianti. Always use a Chianti that you would drink. This is a good Chianti Classico, so that's going to taste really nice in this risotto. It's time to get cooking because I'm getting hungry. So I'm set up over at our stove. What I've got going for our risotto, I have our chicken stock back here kind of warming up. We want to get that good and warm, that way it'll absorb into the risotto better. Now I've got a pan with some olive oil in it. We're going to get this olive oil heated up. Helps if I turn the right burner on, doesn't it? Once we get the olive oil hot, we're going to throw our shallots in. I've got some finely minced shallots. This is 1 whole shallot. Of course, shallots aren't very big to begin with. We'll be back when the oil's hot. Oil's coming up to temperature here on my risotto. So we are going to put that finely minced shallot, 1 finely minced shallot. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit. Now we want these to cook for probably 4 or 5 minutes or so. We don't really want them to get brown. Really what we're looking for is a nice translucent color. So I'm going to break away in about 4 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, our shallots, you can see they're transparent. They got a little bit of color. We're going to come in with our arborio rice. We're just going to throw the whole package in there. Now with the rice, you kind of want it to cook for just 2 or 3 minutes. You want to hear it pop a little bit, get a little color to it. So we'll say 2 to 3 minutes and we will be back. Our risotto has been cooking for a few minutes here. You can see that it is a little bit of color to it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in with 1 ladle of our chicken stock. Remember, with risotto, to get it to turn out right, you have to be patient. Turn my heat down a little bit here. We're going to just start with 1 ladle of chicken stock. Let it absorb. That first one always absorbs really quick. And we're going to come in with the 2nd ladle. That's like a shallow ladle. We're going to wait for this to absorb, and then we're going to come in with our wine. And again, what we're going to use is 1 cup of Chianti. Now, you can substitute Barolo for the Chianti. I just didn't happen to have any Barolo, but I always have Chianti on hand. But if you're going to buy a Barolo, get a good one. Our 2nd ladle of chicken stock has absorbed. So now we come in with a whole cup of Chianti. Oh my gosh, that smells good. The smell on that is incredible. So we're going to keep stirring away here until this absorbs. Once this absorbs, the Chianti was room temperature, so it's going to take a little bit more to absorb. Once this absorbs, we're going to come back with chicken stock until our rice is tender. I hope you can hear me over the sizzling chicken in the other pan, but you can see our Chianti has just about absorbed into our chicken. So we're going to come right in with another ladle of chicken stock. Risotto is a test in patience. You have to let the liquid nearly absorb before putting in another ladle. So be patient. I have put a ton of our chicken broth in our risotto. Boy, it's getting close. It's looking really good. I'm going to give it a shot here in a second to see how far away we are. Actually, let me grab a spoon now. Hear that sizzling? It's our chicken. That's our main dish. Our risotto's got a little crunch to it. Woo, you're gonna like that flavor. So I'm still working on our risotto. A little tip for you, always keep a spoon close by, because the best way to find out how your risotto is coming along, to see how much of a chew it's got, is to try it. This still has a good bit of chew, so it's not where we want it just yet. Our risotto is perfect. Just tried it. I'm gonna turn our heat down. Actually, I'm gonna take it off the heat. Scoot it towards me a little bit. Adjust the camera. Chianti Risotto. Now, the way we finish our Chianti Risotto. 3 tablespoons, sorry folks, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'd left my chicken stock on and there was barely anything in the pan. We're gonna stir that. We want this to get melted into our dish. When this just about gets melted, we're gonna come back with, just shy of a half a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. That butter is pretty much where I want it to be. So now I'm gonna come in here, sprinkle my Parmesan cheese around. Parmesan cheese will add to the saltiness. I used unsalted butter, so we're gonna need that saltiness in here. And it'll make it a little bit creamier. My oh my, looky looky, yummy yummy yummy. So what we're going to do, you can see that stringiness from that Parmesan cheese a little bit. Apologize if I went out of frame there, trying to get used to this new gimbal. Wow, that smells wonderful. So what I'm going to do real quick is break away, reset. We'll come back and taste this bad boy. I've got a risotto plated up. This is, again, it's a Chianti risotto. You can do this with Barolo as well. Wow. Good. That Parmesan flavor with the Chianti, nothing better than cheese and wine. And you can get that here on your plate.
It's good.
The chicken stock, of course, makes it rich. I'm about to talk and spit out some rice. Anyway, this is great. Absolutely incredible risotto. Pairs very well with the chicken and red wine sauce that we made in that last episode. Make this really good. So with that, thank you for watching POV Italian Cooking. I got a puppy climbing up my knee. She can smell it. You want some bird? Anyway, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. And most importantly, click that subscribe button in YouTube. Thanks for watching. And ciao.